What's up, you guys? First time I'm talking in this vlog. It is Sunday. It's now afternoon actually, but I've just been spending the morning chilling out. I slept in till like almost 10 because if you saw my last vlog, my smoke alarm has been chirping, which I'm gonna try and cut it out of the vlog because it's really annoying to listen to. And obviously, like, it's so high up there. I tried reaching it and I couldn't, and I don't have a ladder, so I'm waiting for my super to come around tomorrow. In the meantime, I literally at first tried sleeping with my AirPods and playing like white noise to drown out the beeping, and then at 4 a.m. like I had kind of gotten some sleep, but I was like in and out of it. And then at 4 a.m. I was like, oh my god. So I put on these giant headphones that are more noise canceling, and I literally slept with those on, just like laying on my back. So basically I didn't really get that great of sleep, but it's okay. So this morning I worked on my first Back in New York vlog, and it's uploading right now. I actually tried to upload it like an hour ago and it never processed, so I'm re-uploading it and seeing if it makes a difference. And then I've also been working on my apartment search. I made a spreadsheet that has a bunch of them listed that I'm interested in. Hopefully I'll narrow it down to like 3 different buildings that I can schedule tours for when I'm done quarantining. Also, I haven't wanted to vlog because my skin is just not it right now. I think it must be readjusting, like the change of climate, even though it's like very similar between here and Oregon, the temperatures and stuff. I guess maybe the level of dryness or something, but my skin's been very dry and like has red spots from being dry. Like, it's not acne, it's just annoying, you know, skin problems, like we all go through them sometimes. I don't think I vlogged it, but I officially threw out my plant, which was just sad. I mean, it was definitely, it had to go, but there's a hole where it used to be. RIP. Yeah, just another day in quarantine. So this vlog will probably just be a couple days in my life here, settling in, apartment updates. I also have something really exciting to show you. I got a box from Thrive Market, which I freaking love. So I'm gonna go through this with you guys and show you what I got. I have some new things I'm excited to try in different recipes, and I got some ingredients in this box. So, okay, I can't wait. I'm just gonna show you right now. So this is the box of stuff I got from Thrive Market. If you guys don't know, Thrive Market is an online marketplace dedicated to making healthy living more accessible and easy for everyone. So I love being able to order online from Thrive Market, especially because, as you guys know, I'm quarantining here, so it's great to have things delivered to my door. And not only that, but it's honestly so much more affordable than buying these things in store, and members save an average of $32 per order, which is amazing. So I'm going to show you guys some of the things I got. And I know that buying more like things that are considered healthy or more specified to certain diets or something, it can seem like it's going to be really expensive, and that might be a reason to put off from it. But Thrive Market, being a member, actually makes it so much easier for you. I got some gluten-free pasta. I really have been jealous of the people I've seen trying the like Gigi Hadid pasta. It looks so good, and I don't have any penne, so I got this box of Thrive Market gluten-free penne, and there's a good amount of pasta in here. Like, I did not expect it to be this much. You guys might know I'm gluten and dairy free most of the time, so it's so nice on Thrive Market because you can search by diet type, and you can easily shop by over 70 different categories and types of diets, like vegan, gluten-free, keto, paleo, non-GMO, fair trade, even like BPA free. So yeah, I was able to search by gluten-free and found this penne. I'm very excited. I'll probably make that in this vlog, honestly, because I'm really excited. I really want to try incorporating, I already put collagen in my coffee, but just kind of like more protein, collagen, things like that to supplement my diet. So I'm gonna try bone broth. I've actually never like made this as a soup before. My mom loves bone broth. I've heard great things about it, and it does have collagen and 10 grams of protein per serving. It's just really good. So this is the Kettle and Fire one, an iconic brand. This is what I'm always recommended for people, and I got the organic chicken bone broth. It's also Whole30 approved if anyone's doing Whole30 this month. I've kind of been tempted to try it. Like, I already follow a decent number of their guidelines. Maybe I should do that. You can also search by Whole30 approved. I also got an oat milk because I use it every day in my coffee. So this is the Califia Farms Barista Blend one, the best in my opinion. And they also have nice packaging, like this is just paper, and they ship completely carbon neutral. Their shipping warehouses are 0 waste, which is remarkable. Another Whole30 approved, I got the Noble Made medium buffalo sauce. Really good stuff. I love buffalo, like chicken dishes, and with sweet potato and everything. So, and yeah, these, especially these name brands that can get really pricey, I always save the things I need to order in bulk, like big bottles and stuff. for Thrive Market. And it's not just food, you can get food, home, beauty products. So I also got a lip balm. I was just talking about how like my skin has been especially dry readjusting in New York and in the winter, and I got this Pacifica coconut lip balm. I love Pacifica, it's such an awesome brand. Ooh, this smells so good. Okay, I got a couple of little treats as snacks. I got these Smart Sweets are the bomb. I love the ones, Smart Sweets are bomb. I love their like original gummies. And then they also have these ones I haven't tried yet. So these are like licorice twists. They're berry little twists. So if you don't know Smart Sweets, they're like a no sugar added, gluten-free kind of treat. I'm not a big fan of their sour candies, to be honest, but I'm also not a sour person in general. But I thought that this would be something I might like. So I got this. And I also got one of my ultimate favorite treats. These are the Unreal Coconut Chocolate Bars. They're so good. They're just like the perfect little bite size when you need just something sweet and chocolatey. I completely forgot they actually gave me this entire bottle for free as part of a promo they were doing for a gift in your order, which is awesome. It's like a full-size thing. This is the Thrive Market brand organic sriracha. So yum. I've always really liked the Thrive Market like name brand stuff too. They do a good job. Part of the Gigi Hadid recipe is that I'm making mine gluten-free and dairy-free. So I found a kind of alternative recipe that said to use coconut milk instead of the creamer that she uses. So I got 2 cans of the Thrive Market organic coconut milk, just plain regular ethically sourced, and this will be great. I got 2 cans of black beans, honestly, because I use these sometimes and it's great to stock up on canned things when you're ordering it to be delivered, because if you don't have a car like me and you're kind of like commuting around on public transit, it's not really ideal to stock up on a bunch of heavy cans and things. So I always take advantage when I do orders like Thrive because you get free shipping if it's over 50 bucks that you spend. So, and lastly, as a part of the Gigi Hadid recipe I mentioned, I got 2 little cans of the Thrive Market brand tomato paste. So this is part of the tomato sauce that goes with the coconut milk in the pasta and etc. So stay tuned. I'm now committed to making this vlog if it's either tonight or tomorrow. Something else that I always mention when I talk about Thrive, because it's one of my favorite parts, is that you can shop while giving back. So with every paid membership, you're sponsoring another whole, it's like a one-to-one program of another family in need getting a membership to get access to Thrive Market. So there's 2 different membership options to fit your lifestyle. You can either sign up for 1 month at a time, which is $9.95 a month, or you can sign up for 12 months and get just $5 a month, which I think is a great deal. So if you sign up today, you can get 25% off your first order and a free gift. And if you saw my free gift, it was like a good size thing, you know? So again, that link is down below. I would definitely recommend signing up for Thrive Market. You can sign up for a plan that fits your lifestyle and get 25% off your first order and a free gift. So it's a win-win. Okay, so again, these are the red twist. They're naturally flavored berry punch. 2 grams of sugar per serving. So yeah, they definitely don't look like licorice. They look a little more like Twizzlers than Red Vines, I guess, but again, I think you have to adjust your expectations because they're not like perfect replicas for the candies that you might think they're supposed to be. Oh, I like this. It's good. It's not a Twizzler, but it's like a good gummy berry treat. And I like this because I'm really sensitive to things that taste like alternative sugar, and these really don't have like an aftertaste like that in my opinion. I still think the gummy bears are better, but I like this. So it's dinner time now, and as excited as I am to try out the pasta recipe, I think I'm gonna wait because I want to cook my salmon while it's as fresh as possible. So if you missed my last vlog, I got this last night. It's the Whole Foods teriyaki marinated salmon, so it's already all seasoned and ready to go. So I'm gonna cook it in my air fryer and just put some foil at the bottom. And it's gonna be delicious. I already have some rice like pre-cooked, and I'll probably cook up some zucchini to have like a salmon rice bowl. Okay, they're honestly too big to fit both, so I'm just gonna cook one, and then maybe while I'm eating I'll cook the other one to leave in the fridge. But yeah, that takes up like all thing. How good does this look? Yum. My super stopped by and switched my smoke alarm, so it's no longer beeping and I don't have to sleep with headphones on. My legs are still kind of sore from all the lunges I did in the workout the other day, so I'm doing this video, Cardio and Arms by Sydney Cummings. Just got ready and showered. I'm waiting for my hair to air dry a little bit before I blow dry it. I would highly recommend, if you have an air fryer, to, I mean, I like use my air fryer for everything, so this probably won't surprise anyone, but making bacon in the air fryer is the best thing I've ever done. It makes it so perfectly like crispy and still like not chewy. So I just put a little piece of foil at the bottom of mine and put the bacon in. Let's go to 6 or 7 minutes on 400, and then after that I'll add this on top of it with a piece of bread to toast it. And it's a great system. You guys, I have this facial steamer from Vanity Planet that I had sitting here, but I was getting annoyed because I couldn't, oh, never mind. I literally was about to show you how I couldn't open these drawers, and I was getting annoyed, so I suction cupped it to the side of the desk, and I was so shocked because it actually stayed, but alas, it did not hold. Actually, I think I could just put it back here because then it won't get in the way. But the suction cups are actually pretty strong. Perfect. Okay, we are now fully ready. I'm just wearing this like Fabletics. It's kind of a workout top. I am spending the afternoon working on a video to send to a brand, and then doing some podcast research and outreach. This year on the podcast, we really want to try and expand a little bit, make an effort to bring in more guests with different viewpoints and stuff rather than just the two of us all the time. So I'm gonna do some research for that. We already have, oh, I think I talked about this actually. We had some people reach out to us. I'm gonna research them and then make kind of a list. So that's good. I think I've pretty much finished my apartment spreadsheet that I told you guys about, and I still think I could look for a few more. But then last night I got into the rabbit hole of reading Yelp reviews of apartment buildings, and it's kind of discouraging because so many, like oftentimes most reviews are negative, and I think it's just because, like, you know, no news is good news in general, and if someone had a great experience somewhere, they just like go on with their life and don't really like think to go and spend time reviewing it. Whereas if they did have maybe an outlier bad experience, they would want to go on and tell the world. Multiple buildings that I was excited about had questionable Yelp reviews. So I don't know. I mean, it's tough just because I haven't seen them in person yet, so I'll be able to make my own judgments when I do that and take tours and get a sense for like the sound and things in person. But just on what I can go on right now, I don't know. Let me know if you've ever looked on your reviews for your apartment and if they accurately reflect. I mean, it's so hard because it's so different case by case, and I'm just like being paranoid about this. But I put some question marks and flagged some things on the document that I want to make calls about and get answers about because they weren't really clear on the website. I'm thinking I'll probably, you know, do some last minute research and adding information and buildings to this document tonight, and then make my calls tomorrow or the next day, and maybe set up some virtual tours and stuff. So that's where I'm at there. Trying to do as much planning ahead for the podcast as we can now that I'm going to be going back into a more kind of structured schedule, not so much on my own time when I start working 2 weeks from today. I did kind of want to give you guys a little bit of an update and talk a bit about it. I mentioned when I first announced it, if you didn't see that video, it was on that day of like the whole astrology, planets aligning and the Great Conjunction, which I put that in the thumbnail, and I had multiple people commenting and like texting me thinking that I got a job at a place called the Great Conjunction, and they were like Googling what the Great Conjunction is. But yeah, that was an astrological phenomenon. While I was vlogging, I got an email that I got the position. So at that time, I didn't really want to say anything about it because it was so new and so early, and I still had to fill out paperwork and finalize everything. So I wasn't really ready to divulge much information about it. And I do think that I'm going to be a little more private about this. I feel like I've been pretty open about what I was doing at UNICEF and my thoughts on that and how I felt about the position and everything. Like, I want to be obviously like real with you guys, but there is like a line between, you know, putting yourself and your thoughts and feelings on the internet and then having an employer where you don't want to cross any lines. So when I started at UNICEF, I was fully open about the fact that I was going to be there, and I didn't like try and hide where I was working necessarily because it is such a big organization. But this time I'm actually going to be working in a much smaller group, and I don't really want to say the name of it explicitly. Also, I feel like a lot of people wouldn't even know about it, and you know, even if I told you what it was, you'd be like, okay, like that doesn't mean anything to me. So it's not really that necessary for you to know. Anyway, so also because I've been, I'd say, a little more open this past year with so many things going on in the world, like I've been more forthcoming with my own opinions and personal beliefs, I would say. And I do still, you know, I don't say everything that I'm thinking about all politics and policies at all times. Like, I wouldn't want anyone to associate my personal beliefs with my employer organization that I'm associated with. So I'm sure you guys understand, because we're all adults here. There is a level of like confidentiality, and I just would rather keep it a little separate. So I'm not going to say the exact name of the organization I'm working for, but it is a much smaller group than UNICEF, and it is like a non-governmental organization, so it's a non-profit. And that's something that I'm really excited about, because that's something I don't have any experience in. While I was in school, I interned at a government agency, at the State Department, a think tank, the Wilson Center, and then I had the contract at UNICEF, which is an international organization, but I've never gotten the opportunity to get experience in a nonprofit, and it's just a different angle and approach to the field and international relations as a whole. So I'm really excited about the opportunity to get a sense of what it's like in there. Sorry, there's someone like drilling outside. I don't know if you can hear that, but it's a little loud. And I am going to be working on UN advocacy and policy, so that's definitely up my alley. I've done a lot of studying of the UN, and obviously I worked at UNICEF, and I'm very interested in international organizations and multilateral collaboration of countries to, you know, work on important issues. And the nonprofit itself is focused on conflict. It's more like humanitarian, human rights aspect of conflict, I would say, which I haven't really delved into as much in my experience, but I'm really excited about seeing that side of it and getting to, you know, advocate and monitor UN proceedings from the perspective of like conflict and people who are affected by conflict, which is something that I am very passionate about. It is going to be completely remote for the foreseeable future. They don't know when they're going to be back in person, and I don't even know if it would be probably until after summer. And it is another temporary role, so kind of like UNICEF, it was a short-term fixed contract, and I wasn't sure if I was going to be open to that again, because, you know, I wanted something that might be like more long-term, stable. I was pretty much only looking at short-term opportunities in this exact kind of scenario. Like, I really wanted to get nonprofit experience, and I really wanted to work specifically on conflict, and obviously the UN would be a huge perk if I was able to do that. And a lot of jobs in this field, in New York at least, are kind of UN related, because that's where the UN is. Okay, yeah, I could do another temporary contract if it is, you know, checking these boxes for me, and it just seemed like the perfect opportunity for me. Also, like, of course, me being the person that I am that can't commit to anything, gets another short-term contract. I can't say for certain, but this will probably be the last short-term contract that I'm gonna do after I get a sense of if I want to, you know, take my career in the nonprofit direction. I'll probably be a lot more confident in where I want to be long-term anyway. So yeah, hopefully that answers some of your questions. I know I gave like no information before, and I hope you guys can respect that I am gonna keep some things private. Like, I really wanted to work on specific issue areas and be able to do advocacy at the UN, and that is exactly what I'm gonna get the opportunity to do. So I'm really hyped about it, and starting 2 weeks from today, so I have 2 weeks to prepare and possibly move. We'll see what else we get up to in this vlog of me just sitting it up. Okay, it's like 3 o'clock right now, and this is where I always hit a wall, so I need some coffee. Tastes like caffeine.
Purposefully fit more things into their day that they shouldn't, because they're trying to like plan it all out to the minute, instead of like
leaving space for life to get in the way. Yeah,
exactly.
Okay, that's definitely interesting. I would definitely like to explore the more psychological side of it, like that you've already mentioned. I think that's really interesting. It is really personality driven too, which I think will be interesting to talk about with Chandler, because I know she's really into Enneagram types. So I wonder if we could like bring that into the conversation somehow.
Something else that's a tangent from this, like, please let us know, and then maybe that could prompt us to look up something else.
Yeah, definitely. I think this is good. Look at all of our organization and planning. Water is boiling. It is time to try to make the pasta. So I have 2 servings in here. I just measured it out. It's 4 ounces of pasta. Boop. And we're gonna cook it for 11 minutes. And then I'm supposed to use onion and garlic, which I don't have. So I'm pretty much just gonna mix tomato paste and milk. So I'm a little ill prepared, I must say. But for the time being, I think it'll be good. Tomato paste open. I already drained my pasta. So now I'm gonna put a 1/4 cup of this into the pan. I'm also not exactly a good measurer. Like, I'm never exact. So we're just gonna roll with it. Oh shoot, I was supposed to reserve pasta water. God bless cans that have these easy pull tabs. Okay, we're gonna do this 1 tablespoon at a time. Tomato paste. 3 tablespoons. And 1/2 cup of, the recipe says almond milk, but I'm sure oat milk will be just as good. We're gonna mix it together. Okay, this is working. Now all that's left, I actually think I might have overcooked the pasta too, so this is just gonna be, okay, so this is a great dress rehearsal. I wouldn't even say dress rehearsal. This is a great first rehearsal of the Gigi Hadid vegan version. It looks pretty good. I'm going to heat up some ground beef I have left and top with nutritional yeast, and that's it. I'm very excited about this, even though I didn't do the best of jobs. Gigi would not be pleased. Wow, that's really good. I don't remember the last time I've had like a creamy pasta. Okay, I could see how it would be better with like the onion and garlic and a little more flavorful, but otherwise, yum. I'm gonna eat this and watch The Bachelor now that I missed 20 minutes. I just finished watching The Bachelor and I'm just like convinced that this show is, I mean, we've known this, but it's just the same thing every season with like slightly different people. Like the same drama, the same like, oh, one girl goes to the Bachelor about the problem she has with the other girls and then everyone gets mad, and it's like just so predictable. I think it's just that I don't really like the beginning of the seasons. Like, I don't like when there's tons of girls that you don't even know everyone's name, and it's like hard to keep up in a sense, and then they only focus on like the really annoying drama that they have. And I don't know, I would just prefer to skip to like when there's 6 people, because then you actually get to see them and their backstory and their connection with the lead. But then, you know, you need the beginning to know them, so it's just like, I will watch to get to that point, but I don't really enjoy the show as much until it's like a smaller group. So I think I'm gonna do some reading before I go to sleep. It's now 10:30, so I'm gonna take off my makeup and read. Anyway, I think that's gonna end off this vlog. Thank you for watching. Just a couple days of my life in quarantine, kind of an update on my job situation, and Thrive Market haul, cooking, just hanging out. So love you guys so much. Subscribe if you're not already. Exciting things to come with all my New York vlogs that eventually will be outside of this apartment, and I will see you next time. Bye.